Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, welcome in to another NGS matchup tonight featuring LTK, We Hate OBJ, versus Maximum Thrust. This is playoffs, I believe the first round of Division D East? West? I think it's West. Someone just told me this, and I already fucked it up. Or screwed it up, excuse me. So, my name is Eternally Blue. I'm going to be your caster tonight. I am joined by two knuckleheads. Their names would be Krizzoh and Rex. I think I said Krizzle, which is kind of weird, but
I like it. Krizzoh. Yeah. Rolls off the tongue.
Yeah, Krizzle. Listen to my wizard. So welcome, gentlemen. Thank you for hanging out with me tonight.
Sure. Thanks
for having us.
Yeah, absolutely. We have the map bans for LTK, which is going to be LxTrex and Tomb of the Spider Queen, and Maximum Thrust banning out Braxis and Battlefield of Eternity. And Infernal Shrines has chosen to be our first map. Why is that not?
Just need to get you in this lobby.
Oh, is the lobby already up? Oh, these teams are on the ball. W star? Can't talk? Okay.
That's
interesting.
One of the players commenting on my disappearing act the last few months.
Says I
can't.
Maybe SL getting the best of W star these days. It do be a toxic work environment sometimes.
LTK who are. Got it.
Or maybe who hat? We hate OBJ.
We hate OBJ.
Yeah, LTK who? Who X?
Yes, we have three tonight because clearly I have nothing to do either. So
that's why we're all here. We all have nothing to do. I certainly don't want to play the game, so I'll at least watch it.
Yeah.
Got your milk. Welcome, Bowser. That was very nice to people. They didn't like it. This is W star.
Very nice.
Sure, buddy. I'm sure. At least you didn't get banned out like Borky did today.
Those are some nice logos, Blue.
Yeah, you like those?
Yeah, they look real good.
Apparently, we can
so
develop this program to have all the like images loaded during the season, but not in playoffs. So I don't know why, and I'm not intelligent enough to know how to fix it. Otherwise, I'd offer my assistance. So I'm just going to complain about it, and they're just going to be orange. But we know who's all here.
Oh, the game, the team pictures.
Yeah, Soothsayer doesn't do a good job for playoffs for whatever reason. You have to import them manually, and to be honest, I'm just a little lazy when it comes to that.
That's fair.
What I make up in graphics, I'll make up in quality of casting. So that's my crutch.
I believe you. It's gonna be great.
Good. It will be great, won't it?
It will be.
So we got it ready from one team. We're just waiting on the other. Kind of an interesting. I've played with or against almost everybody in this lobby. There's a couple that I have not, but Krizzoh and I, we played them back when we were in Div D East or something many moons ago. And then I've played with in Jack with Nexo, and obviously we've played with Striker a lot. I played with Malk a lot. It's gonna be kind of interesting to see how these two teams get their shtiff together.
Yeah.
Last matchup earlier this season, it looks like Maximum Thrust took the win over LTK 2-0.
Yeah, I think LTK
so maybe we'll get some revenge.
And since their early trials and tribulation, they've been kind of on a tear.
Nice. Sometimes it takes teams a couple of games to get everything gelled together, right?
Yep.
Those first two games can be rough.
especially if you're playing the top 2 teams in your division.
That does not help things. Does not help things.
Johanna very quickly banned, as well as the Sylvanas from LTK.
Interesting to see Joe ban first. Is Silva a target ban?
It almost has to be, or at least they just don't want to play him.
Yeah, maybe
I
Maximum
think I
Thrust.
remember them playing a pretty great Sylvanas back in the day.
Hmm.
The only thing I really know for, I won't necessarily call them one tricks, but definitely comfort picks is going to be W Star on the Li Ming, and glad to see that Maximum Thrust done some scouting on Striker to ban the Johanna, because I think he's got like a 90% win rate or some nonsense with that. That's an interesting first pick.
Falstad. They want the global.
This is just Hogger Brightwing, right?
Yeah, it should be.
I can't believe how many teams lately I've seen not not pick the Brightwing. Blue is load compared to others. I don't know how to fix my audio issues, Rexpo. Star plays a lot of Sylvanas.
Well, you could just lower us in Discord to compensate.
Well, I'm like very low, I think. I can like sit in front of my microphone. That might be a little bit better. There, we'll do this and see if it's any better. Let me know if it's good, Bowser. W Star plays a lot of Syl. We have some knowledge coming in. And I'll plays a lot of Li Ming. Okay, so I see both of my DPS I'm playing against here in Falstad and Li Ming. And if I have a chance to take a Diablo here for LTK, I think I'm slamming that pick.
Yeah. He doesn't really need the follow-up from like a particular tank. Rhaegar is great for the ancestral healing on him.
Yeah. This should be a Diablo ban.
Murden's not bad too, but I guess Falstad Li Ming can easily get away.
Slam a Diablo Tychus here, Krizzoh? What do you think?
I would like a Diablo Tychus.
Boobarak.
I don't hate the noob.
No, noob is fine. I mean, it's more to counter a Li Ming in open field, but you kind of have the objective to be your Anubarak.
True.
Granted, though, I think Maximum Thrust is going to struggle on objective. Li Ming doesn't really kill the things fast. Falstad Q can help, but Junkrat, Hogger, Rhaegar.
Yeah. I was going to say Mei is a good option for them, and so you have the Diva Mei combo, Anduin providing a little bit of light bomb support there. But ultimately, I think they're just going to have a hard time killing anything of LTK.
Greymane? Here?
Greymane's fine. Val is fine, honestly.
Just some sort of strong auto attacker. Mei's gonna blind you, but Orphea.
I was gonna say like maybe you could do a double mage and pick a Tassadar here. I would not have chosen an Orphea into a Mei.
No, she's gonna struggle.
Yeah, you don't really want to be anywhere near a Mei. Kind of shut you down, blind you.
But if she gets to the back line without Diva Mei
yeah, no
protecting
hard
them.
CC, really.
Yeah.
We'll see how it all plays out. Game 1 of this playoff matchup. It's a best of 3, right, Krizzoh? I messaged Rex at the prefix that it is a best of 3, so hopefully...
This is best of 3.
Okay.
Their next round will be best of 5.
Yes. Okay, the new format this
Got
year.
it.
Throwing everybody off. From left to right tonight in the blue trunks, it's going to be our home team, LTK. We hate OBJ. We have Vikar, on the Rhaegar, Striker Killer, on the Anubarak, Jack playing the Hogger, Last Mulk on the Junkrat, and Jadic on the Orphea. And I'll let you guys fight for whoever wants to do the red team.
Krizzoh, you go ahead.
For red team Maximum Thrust, we have anyone on Mei, Ace on Falstad. Not even gonna attempt that name on the Diva. W Star on Li Ming, and Vacuity on Anduin.
Vacuity. What do we got for talents? On the Prowl, typical W for Strike a Killer. Wound timers.
Even-handed
This is
blessings from the Anduin.
You know, I don't hate that when you have two really squishy DPSs, because it just lets them... You get to cast Q so many more times, and like look at how much damage they've already taken.
Oh, a little bit delay on poop there from the Junkrat. Could have maybe gotten the main to the back line. Now Striker killing her a lot of trouble to be able to get away. One thing I will notice after I've been watching Striker Killa now for quite some time, and he gets the engages. Oh, that's a great poop there by the Junkrat. Is anyone going to be able to get away? Ooh, the dive.
Oh,
Not
big pull.
Great pull.
Big pull.
Striker Killer's been landing the engagements lately, really playing well, really stepping to a tank role. Kind of has trouble watching his health bar though sometimes.
We each have our blind spots.
Yeah, he likes the CPX trade a little bit. Kind of likes to just kind of run it down and get the trades. Hogger is pushing hard in this top lane. I don't know if he was even been up here yet. Here she comes now.
But that does mean that Maximum Thrust is going to finish their camp way sooner.
Yeah.
They could look to invade, but it doesn't look like they're interested in doing so.
Nah, not with a Junkrat on the board.
Yeah, that's fair.
Big engage here on the Anubarak. Is the Junkrat can be able to get to him in time. The boop just a little bit too late.
Almost. Good try from the Anubarak.
What kind of build here do we see with this Arcade? This is cute.
Neither team opting to clear that mid lane. They're just going to fight over bottom.
Both these teams playing chicken. Although, absolute full send there by the Anubarak. Just trusting that they're going to be there. There's the boop onto the Valstad. Striker Killer taking a lot of damage, though.
Yeah, they have to be really careful. This camp got aggroed. Hogger will clear mid. But then it looks like he's dropping Soak in top. No, he's going to catch it.
Hogger's got a lot better wave clear early than the Diva.
Mm-hmm. This fight in bottom is...
Lee Mink is consistently hitting balls. Another one. Oh, not another one. And after all that, the camp remains unscathed. Northern Touch in the chat says, cheering LTK, but hopefully Krizzoh gives me his maximum thrust. I'm sorry, it gives me that maximum thrust.
I almost choked on my ice reading that.
Freudian slip there, that was my bad.
Striker Killer's wisely just taking a moment to back as this objective starts so he can have full health, full mana.
A little bit further. Diva's in the backline all alone, does have that bomb. It's going to be able to get a lot of monkey butts with that. However, it's already 17 to 3, 19 in favor of LTK. Diva bomb going to connect. The Hogger is getting very low, and thankfully he didn't quite get the infinite spin. It's the only thing that might have saved him right there. Jack
He might not get out.
200 health. First blood still on the board for either table. 25-16 now for the objective. Engage from Striker just misses onto that Lee Ming, but everybody's getting really low. Wonderful pull again from the Anduin.
That Lee Ming is so low.
The first blood goes to Lee Ming, popping up that Junkrat. Here are the resets. But the spin from the Hogger is back on objective with only 3 left.
37 to 34. It's 35, 36.
Its last spin on the top is going to get it.
Oh.
Oh, it's 39-39. Goes to the blue team.
Wow.
Securing the objective and getting the hell out of Dodge.
That was insane.
That was
really close.
And you know what? For only 1 kill, I think she gets out. She gets out. I'll trade 1 death for first objective. That's not bad.
That's not bad at all.
That jump getting baited over? No.
I think he already jumped early.
Oh, yeah, because they were in the lane.
Oh, the Junkrat boop was just a little too early. He's absolutely bloody-blocking his tank and almost killing him. If this thing jumps again, that could be really bad for Red.
This is an aggressive camp take.
Very aggressive. This is super illegal. And they're just absolutely going to get... they're going to get away for it? Good cleanse there.
This is a 4v5. Hogger's just going to push top for free. Wow, blue team getting out.
Yeah.
That was a good camp steal. I'm impressed. Blue team
Okay.
going for the bottom camp too.
Yep. Apparently they just get to do all of them. Again, Junkrat is tough. You know, May is no slouch necessarily on a point.
But how do you deal with? I mean, May can dive in and unstop. Yeah.
Wisely deciding to leave just the right moment. Jack Bruiser camp for LTK.
Hogger just does those camps so fast.
Yeah. Maybe Microsoft will give him a little bit of a nerf.
Everybody, yeah. I saw a whole bunch of articles from all the different gaming publications on the internet talking about how everybody's hyped about a HOTS resurgence. Oh, dive onto the end-to-end.
Oh, there's the boop! Where's the boop? Okay. Apparently he didn't really think he needed a boop, and I guess he didn't. And then Ancestral is used. Well, that's a big cooldown not to have for this next objective.
Agreed. But it still hasn't pinged. He'll probably have it up by objective. 80 seconds?
Yeah.
We'll see. Well, that's a big kill. They can now take their the enemy camp here.
With 10s, it looks like what they're going to be doing. Junkrat deciding not to put his trap on the actual objective here. There was a wipe out combo, yeah, that's... If that bomb had been on the objective there, they're definitely in that camp. And now, this has gone from bad to worse. The Vikar's getting run down. The Junkrat boop, not really booping anything away. They're just kind of hanging out. The Hogger goes down, the Rhaegar to follow. Striker Killer running for his life, but it's not going to be enough. Great route there by the Anduin.
And those kills come out right as objective spawns. Really well done by Orange team to Red team to secure that point and have an advantage here going into this objective.
Call it Orange team?
Yeah, I have colorblind settings on, so they're orange.
Gotcha.
Same.
Really? Is everybody colorblind that plays this game?
It makes some things a little more obvious.
Okay.
But I mean, I also have a red-green thing, so.
Just getting reset on reset here as we take a look.
She orb?
No, it is going to be Calamity. Nothing super out of the ordinary. Very standard talents. Maybe Crushing Jaws is the only one a little bit out of the norm, but you see people take it. Ice Wall does not connect. There's the Light Bomb, but a great boot by the Hogger is going to negate that ability. There's the Crushing Jaws onto the Diva. She may be able to get the bomb off. She does.
Wow.
Huge Ripfire in the back, though. Hits 3 members from the side of Maximum Thrust. It's 23-9 right now. Hogger's got the spin set up. But Red team has just tapped, and everybody from Blue is getting really low. Striker Kill is in a lot of trouble here right now. He's going to be the next good on. A Shockwave hits 4 members. Holy cow. And there is the, the Orphea is getting in there, do some damage. Good gust from the Falstad is going to be able to get a kill onto Mal. Orphea can 1v9 this. She absolutely can 1v9 this. And she might just do it.
She might just do it. Diva demeched. That big shot does a lot of damage, though. You gotta be careful.
Jack does have tap up? Yes. Tap is available, but opting not to do it since I'm going to heal on the blood of my enemies. This will yet again coming in, not quite connecting. 33-18 so far in favor of Maximum Thrust, but here comes the tank. Oh, great job interrupting that. But the Light Bomb is going to connect the 3 members of LTK. Crushing Jaws onto May, but a great pull again from the Anduin. Every time pull comes out, it's basically guaranteeing a death that would have happened. Or negating a death that would have happened.
Yeah, there has yet to be a wasted pull. Diva's gonna get demeched by the Orphea.
Cocoon onto the Li Ming. Fortunately, Junkrat trap. Not quite there. It's John Cena connecting the 3 members from LTK.
They should be able to clear this before the fork goes down, though.
Maybe.
Actually, I don't know.
Spicy.
I agree, Krizzoh. They have been spicy. I think we're actually seeing the downside of not having a real auto attacker, right? You don't have Vala to just melt through this Punisher. That is a risky back for Anduin, but I respect it.
Where would he back? I didn't see it.
Can I ping on this game? Does that?
You can
No,
ping,
I
and I
can't.
think
I
we
can't.
see it. Oh no.
No, I
can't.
can as an observer.
Alt-G?
Yeah.
Wait, Alt-G? Alt-G you can ping.
Huh. I can't. Interesting.
Really?
Yeah.
It's not showing up for other people. Can you see my pings?
Oh, that. Yeah. I can see your pings. Okay. Yeah.
Hopefully the teams aren't seeing that.
Yeah.
No, that would be.
Here, I'll even it out for everybody. Oh, here's a big engaging Evo with the bunny hop with the light bomb as well, and LTK is LT freaking dead. Oh my god, the Diva bomb. Oh no.
Holy.
Oh, the combo from Maximum Thrust. Holy crap.
Wow. I'm impressed.
And there's an ice wall just catching that May. Or excuse me, the Orphea. I can't say names.
That was insane.
That was nuts.
And they get a fort for their efforts. They have double camp pushing in mid. They're gonna get 2 forts. They get to just walk north and take this mid fort as well.
Hogger just wondering what the hell happened to his 4-man. The 3 members died within 1 second of another.
I really like the bunny hop diva light bomb.
Yeah, really guarantees that it gets value.
Yeah, like it seems silly, but it's working really well.
Now, I think that they have that combo down. They have a little bit of a lead. I think Maximum Thrust should try to go for the Falstad light bomb combo.
Oh my god. Get out. I know it's your cast, but get out.
I'll just leave the stream on follow.
Yeah.
I did watch Mommy's Little Gamers in Heroic Division do several Avo light bombs the other day. And almost beat heavy hitters, so that's the thing. Ice wall, just missing, does connect to Junkrat. Oh, this could be pretty bad. It's a good flank from the Diva and the Falstad. There's the bunny hop, but no light bomb. Crushing Jaws is going to hit the Diva, and so far, this fight has gone really well. The Falstad drops to the Junkrat. Orphea continuing to go in, and that is definitely... Oh no, the Hopper! The Hopper save!
He tried to get the boop into the wall. It was close.
Yeah. Oh, they actually saw the Li Ming sitting on the Junkrat trap. W-Star didn't quite notice it. And
huge
there from the Anubarak.
Somebody needs to back the deal at top, though. They are losing their whole wall for free. It's got to be Junkrat. It's got to be Junkrat or Orphea. Hager has to do the objective. There he goes.
Junkrat can clear pretty well.
Yeah.
Clear. Junkrat's pretty good.
Yeah, I mean all 3 of their damage.
Diva bomb's gonna come in. Gonna steal a couple of these, but it's not gonna be anything meaningful. Ice wall though, connecting to 2 members of LTK could be something. No W follow-up. Cooldown was just a little bit too late. And the 3rd objective, the Frozen Punisher, gonna go over.
Oh, is there CC follow-up here?
There's at least a totem. Oh yeah, and another pull. Another outstanding pull. They're gonna take a Diva and be happy about it. Unless he's got another pull. Does he have another pull? He does not. His Andrew is the same.
They need to start pushing with that Frozen Punisher.
He is my favorite character.
This is a good gauge again from Striker. Is the damage there? The Gust didn't quite hit everybody. That was kind of weird. I feel like it should have hit.
I think it. The fort acted as a barrier.
Okay.
And stopped them from getting pushed.
You were doing a great job, meanwhile, the off lane. Clearing these lanes out, pushing things out so that LTK can't get as much value as you would think.
This is a risky camp take. They should be our red team should be running at it. A little too slow though. Almost. mean, red team just needs to sit back and get 20s, right? Their map objective, their map control is a lot better. They still have their forts. They just kind of hang back and wait for mid objective to happen, where they still have a fountain.
I think 20s are a lot stronger too. I mean, you do get the double ancestral, but at the end of the day, Gus just kind of wins the game. LTK doesn't have one of those game-winning upgrades at 20.
Okay, hear me out, Blue. Ranged mosh pit into Diva Bunny Hop with light bomb and Gust into the wall.
Oh, okay. Ranged mosh pit, yes. Meanwhile, in the bottom lane here, it looks like Junkrat is being hunted down. Ancestral not quite there in time. And Maximum Thrust doing a really good job getting these picks kind of in the midterm to regain map control before objective spawn. The Junkrat will be up for next objective, but the rest of the map is essentially lost, and Hogger now potentially getting run down. Sidestep King.
Yeah, having an unstop in your basic kit is pretty good.
Yeah. Like a 7-second cooldown. You don't have the talent into it.
You don't sound salty.
He's a stupid hero that he's become. Microsoft, help. First of all, nerf Terran. All right, let's get rid of the Widow Mines.
They buffed Widow Mines, Blue. They buffed them.
I know, they keep buffing them.
Nobody asked for a Widow Mine buff. Nobody asked for that.
Level 20s are up. Storm talents online. Nothing out of the ordinary. Talrash's.
The big one.
Legacy, actually.
And the big one from May.
The big
I feel like, you know, that's the snowball.
I want to take
Giant.
the ball cooldown, I think.
Same. No control, Eldritch Conduit, Cannonball.
Cannonball spread volley is going to clear an objective pretty quickly.
Yeah.
And the lane state for LTK is actually pretty good considering they're down 2 extra forts.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, I didn't even look at the Junkrat build. Is it full trap? It is full trap. Alright. Teams get set up. Junkrat crap is everywhere. Orphea just absolutely sending it onto this Diva. Already getting the... Oh, he pulled the bomb instead of the Diva!
The bomb pull, big brain!
No, and the light bomb. Oh, just Maximum Thrust completely outplaying each other.
Oh, no. That might be game,
Jaded,
too.
Oh! Okay. That's something. It's not nothing. This objective's gonna go mid, so even if they all die, I don't think it ends.
No.
They don't really
not
have
without...
a great siege with an Orphea, and the Orphea's dead anyway, so if they get this objective, they maybe level up the, even up the forts.
If I'm LTK, I'm screaming right now.
I mean, that entire team
luckiest
fight
pull in history
was like a Lemony Snicket's book. I mean, just a complete series of unfortunate events. The Diva, obviously we saw highlighted that, but maybe what you didn't see was the fact that the May wall actually walled off the Falstad that got light bombed. And couldn't E past the wall because the E was down. So the light bomb completely missed, and the Gust got no value either. I mean, it was just...
That is unlucky.
Unlucky all around.
I want to see blue team go take top fort right now instead of taking this camp and clearing. Like, they have a noob Beatles. They just run at it as a team while they're clearing mid objective.
Yep.
But
they were all mid. They could have pushed that, went top, got that, and then went down with camps.
that's okay. That top fort's only at half health.
Yeah, it's basically
Maximum Thrust knows they're split.
Yeah, they know. They want this fight right now. If they catch anybody with a May Ice Wall. Okay.
Not quite. I'd still like to see them go and take top. Although, of course, then you're leaving bottom open. I don't know. They seem to be rotating that way. Oh my goodness! Why am I yawning already? It's not that late, and I napped today, so.
We don't like blue without his nap.
No.
It's not a pleasant time.
Going all the way up top just to hurt. Pushing out that wave there. the pseudo offlaner Junkrat. Look for an engage. End up catching the Li Ming. Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh my god, it's such a big gust. It's such a big gust. There's the light bulb. That connects, it's over.
Ancestral.
Oh, that's it. It's over. GG.
Oh, maybe not.
Oh, the counter. All the mate walls.
No control.
No control. Not quite catching him. Oh my goodness. It was the 5-man gust into that side wall. Is this defendable?
Ranged mosh pit. I can't do anything.
If they remove Falstad's global.
That's
I have a dick comment, but that's fine. Listen,
I saw global for the first objective.
you know,
actually.
Northern, when you're hitting 5-man gusts, you don't need to use a global.
That's game
Jaden
1 though.
cannot die here, though. I mean, that's. I know you're trying to make a Hail Mary play, but I feel like they could have slow played that a little bit. Junkrat's up in 6 seconds. Light bomb landing on the Wicker. I guess it's just over. Oh, here comes the Uber. Oh, and now
That's a big gust. That's a
Yeah.
big gust.
That
That ends the
up
game.
again. Diva bomb, definitely. Whoop. Booping it away.
GG's.
GG's out. Maximum thrust. Takes game 1. Oh my gosh, the gust.
Now we see why they first picked the Falstad.
Yeah. Yeah, gust
They
do win
definitely-
games.
They definitely got that value.
Leading the way in damage, the Orphea. 79k, Li Ming backing it up at 74. I love when Li Ming backs it up. Both teams fairly even. The kill count definitely went in favor to Maximum Thrust, but mostly came down to that last team fight and then subsequent trickling in of kills towards the end there. Otherwise, I think they were pretty much dead even most of the game.
Yeah, it was pretty close. I mean, it really just came down to a couple of team fights, right? Like,
Yeah.
they had red team had a bit of an advantage on the map, but fair gust MVP. Yeah, Northern Touch. Cannoneer is an interesting choice from May. I feel, or from Li Ming. I feel like we don't see that often.
No, and you shouldn't. It's like it's fine. But
Tell me how you really
also,
feel. Blue.
what if you just did way more damage with glass cannon? And
I understand the argument not taking glass cannon, but if I'm not taking glass cannon, I just take more teleports.
yeah, or longer teleport.
It becomes faster than if you take all the teleport talents. It's faster than mounting.
It is suggestively the only talent I think that you could kind of play with on Li Ming. Everything else is, I mean, it's just Calamity. It's just always Wave of Horse. I mean, if you need the spell armor at 1, maybe, but it's just always Aether Walker. If you're good enough to do the upgraded 20 with Repulsion, maybe, but it's just Talrash's none. And always.
I can't land that upgraded repulsion. As much as I always like to pretend I could.
No, I've seen Genji hit it a couple times, but you know.
Yeah, where he pushes people into the combo.
But we're talking about someone that's definitely a little bit more skilled than us old guys.
I know, right?
Hot take: if he had glass cannon, he would have died late game.
He would have died later.
Not with those Anduin heals.
Yeah,
Come on.
I think the Anduin.
Come on.
Plus, I think people who take glass cannon are become a little more aware of where they're allowed to stand, or where they're not allowed to stand. I guess is a better way to put it. You have a little more wiggle room if your health bar is a little bigger. What map we going to next? Do we know?
We do not yet.
Garden of Terror.
We're going to Garden.
LxTrex says he misclicked his 13. What did you want to take at 13? I'm curious.
I love when we're commenting on talents and somebody has to be like, "Yeah, no, I agree with you."
I feel way less of a dick when I'm justified in that, right?
Right? Or they come in to be like, "No, no, no, trust me. Yep, I'm with you
Shut
guys."
up, Blue. You're an idiot. Oh, okay. I'll do that too. That's fair.
I didn't say that.
It was starting to be implied. Also, apparently, Rex, you're playing this game.
Oh shit! Put me in, coach.
How did your predecessor games go today?
2-1.
Not bad.
Yeah, not bad. The one we lost, our carry and support just couldn't figure out how to stay alive late game. They were just getting run at by Rampage and Greystone. That's like, guys, I need Murdoch to stay further back, and I need Steel to be his fucking bodyguard.
Yeah.
Excuse my language. I apologize.
Illusionist you wanted to take. Okay.
Yeah.
I feel better about that. My heart feels better knowing that.
Yeah, it does. Me too.
As
I
a
don't really
fellow
want to
gaming
be auto.
player, I don't want people to pick up bad habits, so.
I don't really want to auto attack as Li Ming. That's not
right.
my favorite thing to do.
Yeah. Let's see. We're going to Garden. Who's this picked by, Krizzoh?
One of the teams that are playing tonight.
All right, I'm gonna go with the red team. Let's see who gets first pick.
Team 2 has first pick.
Okay.
Garden of Terror. You know, I like macro maps, not Garden of Terror.
Nobody picks Garden of Terror and thinks we're gonna play this the way it's intended. Like, no, you're gonna do some cheesy stuff.
Can you not ban my Deathwing so I don't have to heal?
No chance.
I feel like Garden's just hard to do all the macro you're supposed to do in like a quick enough amount of time, right? Getting all 3 camps out before that objective pops is just very difficult.
It's kind of weird how no glass cannon with rip tire. That's fair. Okay, fair. I feel like at higher elos, Nexus, Storm Div, even Heroic, you're gonna see all the camps taken roughly at the exact same times, and it's kind of like a gentleman's agreement to just say, okay, you guys can take your camps. And then when you get down into the trenches of NGS, it's like people are invading stuff everywhere. Like it's just a mess. So I'm curious to see how this plays out. See if there's any Vikings players.
This map is not as big as people think it is. The top and bottom lane are nowhere near as big, far away as it is in Cursed. Vikings can still get good value. You could play like Vikings with like a Varian 4-man comp that like does go and do those invades, right?
Sure.
And tries to catch somebody on their siege camp or something.
Krizzoh, what kind of ice cream are you eating?
What kind of ice cream am I eating, huh?
I mean, you were eating ice cream, right? That's what you said.
Nope.
What?
Never said that. I said ice.
What kind of ice?
Oh, you know,
Ice 9
crushed.
Oh, you want to see Draft Northern? Whatever. Fine, be fussy.
Well, it's the same bands except Falstad. Instead of what was the other band?
Something
Sylv,
weird, right?
Sylv and something else. I don't remember.
Is there another healer? No. Anduin's still on the table here. Kind of, I'd be surprised not to see it taken right away. Although they did say we want to play Deathwing, so don't ban it. So, can we see draft? Yes, you can see the draft. That's a unconventional first pick. The ETC there by no one. Anyone, excuse me.
I think it's think it's off lane ETC to throw him off.
Maybe.
His camp clear is not great, but you don't necessarily need him to do camps. Actually, I don't like his double soak's not great either. I don't like ETC off lane here.
Talked yourself out of it.
Yeah, I talked myself out of it. There's that Hogger Brightwing that you were talking about,
Yeah,
though.
that makes sense. I'd really like to see if Maximum Thrust is going to kind of go that double mage style again. That they end up going with Diablo. There's a Gazlo for your off lane. Kel'Thas. That's a lot of CC.
A lot of CC.
Yeah.
What do you ban here? Still Anduin on the board.
You ban the Anduin.
Well, or the Deathwing. Yeah, so Anduin's still going to be available.
I feel like I'd rather just be a Deathwing and you just play like Greymane. I don't know. Just pick things that make his life kind of miserable.
I mean, they're set up to go just like Greymane Tychus if they really wanted to here.
Right, like...
You have Hogger that can do camps. Maybe you take a Rhaegar if you're going to lean more into that style of just kill Deathwing, but...
Is Chromie a target ban?
Yeah, Last Milk plays a pretty decent Chromie.
No maintain Chromie.
No light bomb. Oh my gosh, I never even thought about this strategy. But what if you go with the here and there talent with Chromie, and then with light bomb, you here and there at him in light bomb. Chromie. That'd be amazing.
The amount of setup required.
Hanzo. So a lot of CC being responded with here from LTK.
I like the Hanzo. I mean, Hanzo's always good, but you get just more vision around those points on this map. Getting to see the other side of those walls while you're trying to contest the flowers.
It's just great stall in general.
Mm-hmm.
Anduin and Valo. Never mind. I'll shut up.
You were really close.
It was Zagara and Ariel from Maximum Thrust. Which...
Oh,
they have set up the most wombo of combos here between the Zagara, Nidus, or excuse me, what's the other one called? The one that you take.
Maw.
The Maw, you have the Phoenix, you have Grav Bomb, you have Mosh Pit. Tychus. I don't even know what you do here.
You run it back.
Junkrat. Again, kind of the double mage too from LTK. As Malk and Jadik are going to be swapping here.
They're trying to decide.
I think I like LTK's draft better.
Is that blue side?
Yeah,
it
blue
would be
side.
Blue side. I don't know which one.
I think Maximum Thrusts, their combo is going to be a little bit harder to hit. And it's going to depend on the KT bomb spreads, I think, a lot.
Mm-hmm.
The issue is, like, pre-16, LTK doesn't have a ton of damage. I'll quickly go over the names and players here. We have Striker Kill again on that Nubarak. Jadik on the Hanzo, Last Malk again on the Junk. Jack on the Hogger, and Vicar on the Brightwing.
Your turn, Rex. Okay, yeah, sorry. In the red trunks, we have Maximum Thrust. Anyone on ETC. Zelviv on Gazlo. Ace on Kel'Thas. Vacuity on Oriel. And W Star on that Zerg Queen, Zagara.
Brenda, as she's Maze. She might be known.
Oh, she is Brenda, for sure. Brenda and Karen and Susan, all the queens. They come for the party.
Oh no, is that confection? No, it's not.
I thought the same thing at the same time.
When you see a DQ gamer out there. So, and back to my point, it's LTK is going to have to use all of the resources to essentially kill one target, because Junkrat and Malk, or Junkrat and the Hanzo, they just, you'd have to put everything into somebody. It's just not a ton of burst damage.
Yes.
This is very pokey damage, so they both have to play relatively slow. And that's kind of what Maximun Thrust wants too. They want to play slow, and with the 16 Zagara minions, that Zagara's really going to hurt late game. So group onto DC, but no foul there. Any weird talents?
No, W. I feel like Block Party isn't really necessary here against Hanzo Junkrat. But I mean, it's still good, right? Like, you can't go wrong.
I don't necessarily mind that.
I'm just a firm believer that anytime you can take the eat the auto attack heals talent is just a good time on ETC. He lives so much longer.
Yeah. One of the new changes that's going to be happening in BTR right now is that Junkrat's auto attack splash damage is actually going to remove block stacks on people. Before it would only remove the block if it was actually targeted on the ETC or something like a Muradin. So it's a very minor buff, but it does make Block Party a little less viable when there's a Junkrat.
Yeah, for sure. We see all of these camps. You do play a lot of Junkrat. All of these camps trying to get out in time. We see blue side's going to get all three. Hager's going to be late because of it. Honestly, I feel like you almost just give as blue team.
Brightwing's coming up top, going to be able to soak. If there's any amount of stalls here, that would be really good, but it doesn't look like LTK is interested at all in this objective. So now if I'm Jack, I'm putting an arrow here, trying to stop this rotation from getting into the top lane. Trying to delay these rotations, but the whole squad showed up.
What else do we have? Corpse Feeders, and Venom Spines, Mana Tap.
Uh-huh. And Speed Metal. Uh-oh, here's an engage into the top lane. Hogger should be super dead. Good shift from the Brightwing, might be able to save. Beautiful cleanse there. Well done there by Vicar, able to get everybody out of dodge there. Meanwhile, in the bottom lane, Zagara going against a Junkrat, and unfortunately, Zagara wins that most times. Is that going to be enough? Not quite.
Almost. 50 health. Yeah, just looking at talents, Underking is just a little scary for an Uberak, just because of how far you can, speaking of, end up ahead of your team.
Oh, the Junkrat almost gets, or excuse me, the Hanzo almost gets the kill there. That scatter arrow onto the wall.
Speed Metal, Echo Pedal from ETC. Interesting.
Don't see those taken very often, and then it's burned flesh from the Kel'Thas.
Well, Gazlo, Zagara, ETC. I mean, she probably is gonna hit that burned flesh.
Yeah, that's fair. That is fair.
You know what we didn't talk about? I feel like, how does Oriole get her? Who batteries Oriole? Like, who is the
Zagara?
I guess.
Maybe just the Kel'Thas bombs.
Yeah.
Just kind of live in here in the top lane. Has no interest in even stepping out remotely.
Red team's sending 3 people to do that siege camp, but it is right there, so I don't hate it. I'd love to see. I like them holding this camp.
Yep, now that'll be pushing out mid lane here. XP lead goes slightly in, well, it literally just changes.
Oh, Hanzo.
Hanzo gonna be able to jump back over the wall. Breaker Killer at half health as well. Goes in for the engage, but is he gonna be able to get out? I think so. Just enough as Hogger spins wildly through the crevice. Slide by the ETC. That's, wow, look at how fast he is. That's pretty wild. I haven't seen a Speed Metal Echo Pedal in a while.
Speed Metal, like, I don't know. It does make you very zoomy.
And Nubarak able to just get out of there as the seed is tapped by the Zagara.
Last Malk's gonna go down from the bomb, yeah.
Yeah. That is first blood.
That was
too.
first blood. Wow.
Just about 6 minutes in. Clear for the Zag creep is pretty bad. Yeah, I mean, all you basically have is the Brightwing, the Hanzo arrow, but you don't really want to be using it for that.
I like what red team's doing here. Just protecting the siege giant while they have everybody here. Gazlo double soaks in the meantime.
Yeah, despite his playstyle, Gazlo actually double soaks quite well, although deciding not to collect mid soak. Can't give this seed. We take a look at the ultimates for each team. Again, it is Mosh Pit, Gravo, Pyro instead of the aforementioned Phoenix, Crystal Aegis, and it is Maw. So going for that massive Wombo combo, and we do have Shockwave, Arrow, Riptire, Cocoon, and Blink Heal. So everything pretty standard here. It's going to be interesting to see how this all plays out. Hanzo maybe looking for an arrow. There is the arrow. There's the Shockwave. There's a Cocoon from the Nubarak, and the Riptire comes out as well. So everybody has pressed their ultimate buttons. However, the counter-engage team, still with all their ultimates online. Well done there by the EC, able to get that Mosh on the Nubarak and get that kill. Pyro going out, is that going to be enough damage? It could not have been a lot of overkill. That was one of
Man,
those
I wish I could see it. Yeah, I wish I could see it.
Kind of had that thought of, okay, if LTK doesn't hit all their stuff and it all lands on the same target, nothing's going to die. They counter-engage. Literally, nobody died after they used every single one of their ults. And Maximun for us just able to counterplay and do a really good job of that. And therefore, they were rewarded with 3 shiny forts.
Yeah, and I mean, we're kind of seeing...
Mid, right?
What?
Nice.
Yeah, that was impressive.
2 shiny forts.
We're kind of seeing what the downside is of this map, right? You know, the first team to get this objective just gets so much value out of it. I'm surprised they're able to keep bottom alive too. Okay, but this is a very healthy terror pushing at this keep wall.
Yeah, Zagara, that should be at least the wall and towers there.
We have Hanzo and Brightwing starting to rotate. But it looked... but red team looks like they are taking their... Anyone maybe doesn't realize that he's in vision?
There's a Cocoon.
Oh, good Cocoon. Oh.
Little bit of just miscommunication there. The arrow landed onto somebody else. Meanwhile, this ETC is still in Narnia, completely... I mean, I guess camp is called.
It feels like he was DC'd for a second.
It did. He was just kind of standing there. Meanwhile, Gazlo taking that bottom fort and Hogger doing chores.
That was a good try by Striker though with the Nubarak engage. If that burrow had landed onto what, Oriel Kel'Thas, I think they get that double kill while ETC's in a cocoon.
That's a double kill. Then they could have gotten this top bruiser camp and taken that fort and really made a presence.
Even although I'd love to see them push bottom, they see the entire enemy team top.
Yeah,
they just took this fort.
Too. Don't let Gazlo clear this for free. Although they did pick. Oh my gosh, a beautiful scatter arrow. There is the stasis and a huge heal, and now a counter engage again. The Maw catching the Junkrat and the Brightwing. There is the Mosh. The Pyro's on the Jack, and it's a 3-man Mosh gonna claim the victims, Brightwing and Junkrat. Well, Hogger Gazlo hanging out from the bottom.
Hanzo lived.
Water, right? Surely. Yeah, he's out.
Hanzo lived with like 80 health there.
Yeah, it was not a lot. Pixie power there, picked by the Brightwing. Probably a good call in the Pyroblast.
Yeah. I honestly wouldn't hate seeing what's it called? Bet 20, the Picks the spread it. I can't talk.
The invisible? Oh, the
No,
fairy
the fairy protector.
That's the one.
Once all that the counter engage stuff comes out, they can just press fairy protector, and their whole team kinda maybe lives through the wombos. But
You want to take a fight, you want to take it here. 316. The deep dive there by the Anubarak. The shockwave does land on the 3 people. Ace is in a lot of trouble, but a beautiful stasis there from Vicinity, but it's not enough. The Zagara is going to fall. Ace looks like he's going to be able to walk out, and it's 1 kill only for LTK, which I think is the best case scenario.
Yes.
For us. No Hanzo
agreed.
arrow used there, though. I don't know if it was just on cooldown or...
Maybe they thought they didn't need it. I'd like to point out, Orange, Matt Thrust has all of their walls still.
Yeah.
LTK needs to make something happen before. I'm amazed they're being allowed to have this. It's 16 to 15. They have they're down in talent here.
Well, they didn't
Wow.
have Zagara until just now. She just spawned.
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Numbers.
Math is hard.
Counting is hard.
Subtraction specifically.
5 minus 1 equals.
Oh no. Oh my gosh. I'm really surprised that no one didn't go on that. Just saw the Junkrat trap go down.
They can't stay. They cannot stay here though.
Huge.
Oh.
Does get interrupted. It's a 5-man Riptire, and there is the arrow.
Not a full interrupt. It went on. It's still up. It didn't actually start.
Strict kill it. Oh, Mosh didn't actually start. Okay.
Yep. So they still have a mosh pit. I like imposing presence a lot, but again, same comment about Block Party, where there's not that much basic attacks to
there's a
slow
boom on
down.
double
Oh!
star. Is it going to be enough to save him? Yes, it is. It's the double Q. Hanzo is starting to crush the side of Maximum Thrust. Meanwhile, Hogger and Gazlo are 1v1ing here in the bottom right corner. Both teams just don't give an absolute damn about this objective. And I feel like Maximus Thrust should be responding to this a little bit. Oh,
Oh!
Ollie. There's the shockwave. The boot.
Oh!
The boot.
Oh!
Striker kill going in. And
Huge
there's all-
arrow.
Everybody is just throwing ultimates. Just absolutely haphazardly. There's a cocoon onto the ETC. I mean, you kill the ETC, right? Yeah. ETC is gonna
Nice.
Junkrat could get
Zagara's
the
gonna get.
No, it's,
Oh.
is he on a ping delay? Like, it just seems like everything's just a little bit late on the Junkrat loop. Oh, the scatter arrow was so good. Striker Killer wants more. He wants his victory for his team, and there's the Chrysalis comes out as Hanzo's going to be able to cap this objective.
Now the downside is because of the way this objective works,
Yep.
they're not gonna get that much.
They
I
may
think they just
actually
push
lose the
bottom
mid-keep.
hard.
LTK might actually lose mid-keep during this objective. Not quite.
No.
But it
They
was
just have to
close.
push hard. Thrust doesn't have a tank for another 10 seconds.
I would love to see some sort of engage here.
Oh!
Yeah, there it is on a W star. Shockwave gonna connect though. The boop! He just doesn't
Almost.
trust it. I don't know. It's super bizarre. The placement is there almost every single time, and it's just a little bit delayed.
If I were LTK, this is when I leave and confirm the other
Oh, nope,
forts.
this is when you go in, onto that ETC.
Oh.
That's the objective. They don't see what I see. Again, a huge arrow, and the Riptire doesn't quite connect. It's killed just before that. And yeah, now it's time to tuck tail. And
But now they're too late, and I don't get the forts.
wait, are these spores always up? Look
What
at the
spores?
Look at this. Wait, how do I do this? Look at the little spores around the map.
Oh, I think it's during this phase.
There's a maw onto the ETC. Does he have the E to be able to get out? Great dodge there from Striker, actually going forward to avoid that Gazlo E.
This is what I'm talking about, though. And instead of, they stayed there and they could have gotten some kills, maybe, but they could have taken the safe play and finished both of these forts and, well, evened out the map at least. Now they still have to contest with the fact that Thrust has only lost one fort, and they have a lot of safety still. Yeah, he's kind of made of paper right now, but still.
Yeah. This is going to be spotted out here. I don't know why I'm zoomed in so far. Spotted out by the Zagara, who's being super irritating. ETC.
Oh my goodness, ETC is by himself.
There's a stun. Beautiful arrow there, but an even better disengage. Jack getting the Mosh interrupt. Grab bomb not connecting.
Nubarek a little too far forward.
There's a trade. We call it a CPX and we keep going.
Yeah, but not having a tank is not the same as not having one of your damage.
You're right, damage is way more important.
Okay, I see you.
Krizzoh,
I see you.
I am thinking. I am thinking.
You're half asleep, don't lie to me.
No. I think in rare situations, the DPS is better to have up.
I don't know
But
how they
rare
caught up to that
situations.
guy.
Rare.
That was very, very odd. Yeah, this fort is super dead.
That's a
the
keep,
boop.
sir. Oh, boop!
It's
There it is.
silence. Oh my gosh. Surely he dies. Surely he dies.
Yeah.
2 for 1 even? Oh, the Hanzo. Oh, no! Planning arrow.
That was like a pixel off.
It goes soaring into the night sky. It's cool.
And the keep is still alive.
And the keep is sitting there pretty. 1816, great year. I don't know, it was probably a terrible year in botulism and all that, but
The consumption. Just push the mid fort. Just push mid fort. You're right here. Just push it.
get
Yeah, there we go. And leave.
And bye-bye. There we go. They did get top fort during some shenanigans at some point.
Prepare to gather it.
Oh, somebody has to deal with that bruiser camp, but no, they have to contest this objective.
Yeah, nothing matters other than objective. The storm talents, it's going to be rewind, no control, bullseye, cannonball, and it is fairy protector, like you mentioned, for the side of LTK. And honestly, I think if you're maximum thrust, you give this objective and just you could literally take 2 keeps.
Yes,
while giving.
Totally agree. It's 2-0 on objectives that you don't need to fight this.
Zagara is not here. Zagara is super not here. And all the damage is split, although Jack is trying to solo the KT. Gonna get pyroed with the Fairy Protector. I don't know where to look. What is happening? Fairy Protector just a little bit late instead of connecting. The Riptire gonna get blown up. I can't zoom out any farther to see what is happening on my screen. The KT almost got soloed by the Hanzo. It wasn't quite enough. That's a lot of damage now onto Gazlo. He's getting really low. Striker Killer is in there to win it, though. He does not have rewind and he does not have any more health. Therefore, he will be waiting 62 seconds back to rejoin the fight.
That Shield of Hope is pretty big.
I think you have
I like that talent choice.
to keep fighting this, honestly. You have to give
They
them
have
heat.
to.
You can't give this objective, though.
They have
No matter
to.
what.
They
Jack-
need to get kills.
There is a slide on the mouth. The bomb spread, though, is terrible. It lands onto the Hanzo, and that's going to, not quite kill him, but close.
Jack's in, though. He might be dead from that.
Jack still able to skirt away. It's just too late.
Yeah, but that objective going off is the end of the game.
It's going to be close. I mean, the wave clear is pretty good. They have Scatter Arrow Hanzo, they have a Junkrat, they have a Hogger. Bottom,
What
they
is the
don't have
scatter
a
arrow
Krizzoh yet.
hitting off of, though?
Anything. You can still hit off dead buildings.
That's fire. They need to kill that ASAP.
Although Junkrat
ASAP.
gets caught here. Beautiful arrow there again. Is Riptire going to get any value? Yes, it is. But, welcome, Conflicted. And everybody else, as you're watching Maximum Thrust with the final
Junkrat.
core push. There's an engage from Striker. There's the Maw, though, as well. And No control is good. Both the top objective and mid objectives are down. They just need somebody to die. And there goes the ETC, but Jack is going to fall as well. Never mind. Oh, yes. Never mind again.
Almost.
It was
Almost.
so close from Vicar.
Well, this game's not over now. They don't have a tank.
Over.
Cocoon is still up. But he's on an
Striker
island.
Killer
His team's not with him.
Oh, Striker Killer just wasn't paying attention to where his team. They were all clearing.
That seemed just a small enemy.
I don't think you can end this. They're going to try. Maybe if they put all their damage on core, but the KT is going to fall. There's a catapult on core that needs to be dealt with, and it is dealt with. Oh, W-Star trying to stay alive. The catapults need to be dealt with. The catapults.
Oh, they're just
in the game. No.
Oh
no. Chase.
Oh no.
Catapults end the game. And it's GG's, a very sad GG's. Oh my goodness! Welcome everybody from. I'm assuming Raka had raided Conflicted raiding me. Welcome everybody. This game has just concluded. Maximum Thrust wins 2-0 over LTK. We hate OBJ. A heck of a game. A heck of a match. Very, very close.
Yeah, absolutely. I feel like just like one or two team fights in the other direction really changes that game. Just a couple kills here or there that they were able to get away from. I want to point out, I really liked this. ETC and Oriole both took Storm Shields. Or, well, Storm Shield for ETC, but then Shield of Hope for Oriole. And those won them those late game fights. More than once, their team lived through things that they should not have because they had 2 shields.
And then Kalphos had a shield on top of that too, which saved him against the Hanzo in that bottom objective fight, which ended up spawning the Garden of Terror that second time for them.
Mm-hmm.
We can do an interview, sure. Let's go over to the NGS Chatterino.
Sure. Why is StarCraft still open?
Because you were probably playing it, silly goose. Why did I get pinged in D? Oh, I think I know why. Go over to lobby. Only if you shout me out as a coach. W-Star. Hello.
Yo. Is it just us or are the other 2 guys coming?
I don't know where the hell they are, to be honest with you. They're both sitting there. Hang on. You boys coming?
I'm glad
or are you
I could
done?
help. What's up?
You guys coming?
Yeah, I'll come.
I'm out, Lucy.
Alright, so thanks for hanging out.
Bye. See you later, buddy.
Alright, I got one of them to come.
Hello.
There we go. Hello.
Congratulations.
Hi. Congratulations. GG's.
Thank you.
Well done.
Yeah.
What was our first game? It was on Shrines, right?
Shrines, yeah.
Blue, do you remember the team comps? Do you remember anything?
I remember a Falstad being involved.
Yeah, we had a May, Falstad, Diva Ming, Anduin versus Rhaegar, Anub, Hogger, Orphea, Junkrat.
Wow, you have a much better memory than I do.
Yeah.
Oh no, I brought up the watch list.
There we go. Got it. But yeah, I was pretty surprised to see the Falstad first pick, but then seeing how it, just because there's usually higher priority picks, but seeing how well it won you those last couple of team fights, I understand.
Well, also they have a guy, I can't remember who it is, but they've got a Falstad main over there.
So you're trying to steal it as well.
Yep.
Gotcha. Yeah, and then you ended up picking May kind of late in the draft. Is that always the plan, or was it in response to what you saw them doing?
It was kind of in response. I think they banned ETC I was thinking of picking a noob because he plays him, but they picked a noob. And with that much poke on our team, then having a beefy frontliner who can kind of just stand there is usually what I go for.
Yeah, no, I really like that choice. It worked out very well for you. Was that the Wombo? No, it was the second one that was the real Wombo.
Yeah, this was just our this was just the wind tunnel.
Right.
Although we'd have the wind tunnel into the Diva bomb at one point.
Yeah, that was incredible to watch.
Uh,
That was super fun to watch happen. It's like, oh my god, that's a really good gust. Oh, it's a Diva into a light bomb. Oh, the Diva bomb's going to explode. And then 3 members of LTK all died within a second of each other. So that was pretty cool to see.
Yeah, that was amazing. I didn't even notice it happening. I think I was off like trying to do something else, and I was like, "Oh, good job, guys, we did it."
Yeah, Hogger for LTK was off in the 4-man or off in the solo lane doing his own thing, and I'm sure he was wondering the same exact thing, like what the hell just happened to my team that they all just literally exploded.
Yeah.
But yeah, ultimately that game, the Gust came in to win it. It was a 5-man Gust, and you somehow only got 3 kills, but that was more than enough to then push the core, and ended up picking out the Orphea there at the end. I think if you guys don't get that Orphea, it's going to be a little bit harder to end, because the Junkrat has such good wave clear, and he would have been able to spawn, but you guys did a great job getting the pick and finishing that game.
Yeah, no, the Junkrat was super annoying. I think I spent half the game in the cocoon. I mean, it was all the things we expected. I mean, they had a few kills on us there too, right? So
yeah,
it was not as one-sided as we're making it out to be, obviously.
No, it definitely wasn't one-sided. That's actually the more notable thing, is that it wasn't one-sided. It was a really close game, and then you just got Wind Tunnel and were able to take 1 or 2 really good fights right at the end that just wiped them. And I think if you don't get that 5-man Wind Tunnel in the bottom, that game does not end there, and
oh yeah,
is anybody's game at that point.
Yeah, no, that was clutch for sure. So nice work, Ace.
And then we went to a game 2, and everything I thought you guys were gonna pick, you picked the opposite. So kudos there. First picking the ETC, of course. Again, a little bit unconventional, but definitely paid off there in the end. And the Ariel was just absolutely massive. Your healer worked his or her ass off tonight with the with the pulls from
Anduin, yeah,
and the Chrysalis Aegis was really on point too.
You wouldn't know it, but he hates Anduin. Like, he hates playing Anduin.
So we finished. Yeah. I don't. As him being probably my best healer, I understand. It's a WoW Holy Priest with only 3 buttons. It's just not a lot. It's not very exciting.
We're like, if only he wasn't so good. I mean, it's like Johanna, right? So like, okay, fine. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So nobody really necessarily wants to play the Johanna. They're just like, well, she's available. So.
Yeah.
Well, who knows? Maybe Microsoft will come in and make some changes. But
that's right. That's what we're hoping for.
We can all live on that hopium.
I live in Seattle, and I know Microsoft people.
Yeah, can you whisper in anybody's ear?
Are you willing to share in front of God and everybody what what's happening? Are you able to share?
Oh no, I don't. I wish I knew more. Actually, I do have a neighbor though she's like chief of staff to one of the guys who's fairly high up in the games division.
Okay.
So I'm trying to I'm trying to get her. I need to buy her some wine and see if I can find out.
If NGS can pitch in, and I'm speaking for the entire organization, if we could pitch in any way to revitalize this game and get a Master Chief hero, that would be pretty cool.
Oh yeah,
and
yeah.
I know it's basically Raynor, but
it's just going to be a skin, right? It's just going to be a Master Chief Raynor skin. You know that.
I don't know. I'd rather like a Steve Ballmer hero who like throws developers around or something.
Again, garage skin. Right?
Oh, there we go. Oh, damn it. Yeah.
We have
Steve
all
Ballmer
the
garage
mechanics.
would be amazing. Yeah, that'd be amazing.
There's got to be somebody out there, especially from like the Overwatch universe or even the Diablo universe, or there's got to be some more ideas out there. Somebody's got.
Oh, they had like they've got like Talindris and all these other ones going on. So yeah.
Yeah.
So the game, we didn't notice, by the way, that Gazlo was winning the game for us when we were all effing around. But good job, Gazlo, for winning the game.
Yeah, I noticed it. Was the only thing I was looking at was those 2 catapults in the bottom lane that were peppering the core.
Yeah.
As everybody else was running down. I even forgot who was. I don't even could tell you who was left because I was just watching the Gazlo. Like, the game's ending. The catapults.
Like, please get the catapults, guys. Oh, Winions are strong if they get to touch the core. They do pretty well.
Yeah, once that shield goes down, man, that core drops quick.
Yeah, we were. Yeah, I mean, it's we did have to go kill all the other buildings, right? So, but yeah, it was nice they were chasing us.
But on the topic of this game, though, I feel like Storm Shield is definitely like typically 4th pick for ETC, right? On his like last ults usually get like Blink or Torbus or Deathmosh, but you and the Oriole both took a shield talent at 20, and was that like intentional that you were going to do that together, or did you guys both separately just say like, this is the talent I want? Yeah, because those won you some team fights at the end there. For
yeah,
sure.
I almost always pick Storm Shield. I think it's a sleeper talent, and it makes the you get a win, right? Because like I'd rather like Tour or like what do you call it, Death Metal is like playing to lose, whereas Storm Shield I feel is like playing to win. Like it saves you that extra hit or two to get the last kill. So I don't know. Maybe I over prioritize it in my mind, but I feel like it's a better than 4th pick talent.
No, that's fair.
No, it's
that's
definitely
fair.
3rd or 4th, but it could definitely. I could bump it up to 3rd.
Yeah, I mean, also, I don't think I was in a mosh for more than like half a second the whole game. So like Tour Bus, I don't think I could probably even have time to use.
Yeah, I think Tour Bus would have been pretty rough. Everybody had CC.
Yeah, I wouldn't have picked Tour Bus here. But I just wanted to ask. I feel like Storm Shield, because of how strong Deathmosh can be, or because of how strong Blink can be with like the surprise mosh pits. But I guess you're right in the sense that like you were not really allowed to stay in it long enough to get value.
But,
yeah. Just thought I'd ask.
No, appreciate it. Yeah, and then I don't know. Then we won. So yeah, now we have to play a series of 5 apparently.
Yeah. Do you know who your next opponent is?
I don't know. Let's see. Have they played yet? Do I even know? Let's look it up. Schedule.
I feel like this is the type of thing we should know in advance of
the
game, right?
Tournaments.
Cough, Blue. Cough, cough, cough.
Yeah.
Cough.
I was literally reading something. Sorry, what?
We're trying to figure out who the next team we play in this here tournament is.
Let's see.
Oh, I'd have to select it. There we go. Okay. So we will play the winner of Rolling Thunder or Rainbow Shrooms.
Okay.
And I don't know if they've played yet, but one of them messaged me saying GG, so it might have been him who we're playing.
Might be him.
Let's see.
There you
I don't
go.
know if there's any results posted quite yet.
Yeah, I don't think it's up yet. So.
Well, anyway, congratulations to domination.
Yeah.
I know domination doesn't mean anything, but it's still good to have that momentum going forward, and good luck moving forward. If you got any shout-outs or comments you want to make, the floor is yours.
Yeah, I mean, first of all, thanks to all 3 of you for casting. Looking forward to hearing your commentary. Yeah, it was a good division. I think we were. I mean, everyone was pretty close. So yeah. I like going into a division where there's no big blowouts. So
yeah, that's
here's hoping. Yeah.
Well, congrats.
All right.
We'll see you next time.
All right. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
Yeah. Have a good night. Blue, you gonna sign off?
Yeah.
In that case. All right.
I'll sign off. Thanks for joining me, man.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think you may have silenced Krizzoh, but that's fine.
I know. I feel bad. I didn't mean to do that.
He was here. He participated.
That's very true. All right.
We'll talk to you in a bit.
Yeah. Have a good night. Thanks for having me, buddy.
Congratulations again to Maximun Thrust. Moving forward here in the playoffs, we will see them again next week. LTK, the number 2 seed, had a great season. They are going to be eliminated, and hopefully we will see them return for season 17, and hopefully we will see the rest of you too. For NGS, my name is Eternally Blue, and thank you so much for joining us tonight. We'll see you in the Nexus.